Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of New Paltz Critics. I'm Ben Horney.
I'm Jonathan Joan, and welcome to New Paltz Critics. This is my co-host, Ben Horney, and today we're
not going to get into this today. Let's just go through
the movies.
Okay, yep.
Before we start, I want to talk about this delicious beverage I have here.
Where's it from?
It is from the smoothies place downstairs. It has nothing to do with movies.
Can't just read the word off the.
Oh.
Can't just give them a little bit of.
Ecotainer?
Well, I mean, I would say it's from Freshens.
Freshens.
Yeah.
Fresh. Can we get a tight on? Can you? Oh, yep, there it is. Oh, nice and in focus. I love it. Anyway, so I go up to the counter and I say, "Hi, can I have a frozen yogurt?"
You said that.
I said, "Can I have a frozen yogurt?"
Okay.
I want twist, chocolate sprinkles, and a cone. And the guy goes, "Ooh, all out of that." And I was like, "Ugh." I was like, "All right, well, in that case."
Were they all out of that? The whole thing, or like
just
each
certain
specific ingredient, or just
everything that I wanted, they were out of.
That's too bad.
So then I went back to the counter. Well, I didn't leave, so I was still
Walked away, came back.
Walked away, turned around.
Yep.
Changed my outfit.
Got it. Cleared your head.
Cleared my head for a second. Went back there and said, "All right, I will have the raspberry smoothie." And you know what he says? He goes, "All out of that too."
I could have guessed it.
Bad business. So I just said, "All right, give me whatever you do have. Blend it up and throw it in a cup." And they did, and it tastes. It actually tastes.
So you don't actually know what's in there.
Let's get to the movies.
All right.
As you all know, this is New Paltz Critics, and on this show we talk about movies on the New Paltz channel. Today we're going to start it off with a movie called Get Him to the Greek. What do you think of that movie, Ben?
Actually, I'm not quite sure what I thought of that movie. We saw it, of course, together, as we mostly do.
We go and see movies, the two of us.
And when we first saw it, I was a little confused. I didn't really know what I thought of it. It was funny. It was definitely funny, but it also may not have been that funny. If you follow my drift.
The other reason that Ben did not know what he thought about it is because he was on mushrooms during it. So that probably has something to do with it.
There's mushrooms all over my seat.
You didn't really get too many in your mouth. I mean, the thing is that I feel like I'm one of the only people who didn't like Get Him to the Greek. Like, my friends at home that we saw it with, everybody was so pumped to discuss it. Like, we were at a party. I think we were at, our friend Logan was having like a big rager.
Yeah, good guy.
He is a good guy. It was a huge
Shout
party.
out to Logan.
Logan.
Anyway.
The Log Master. And everyone was like, "Oh, Get Him to the Greek was so great." And I was like, "What?"
In unison, they said that, if you remember. Do you remember that?
Yeah, it was weird. We walked in, so it was like, "Surprise," but they didn't say surprise.
Yeah.
Get Him to the Greek was so
Anyway,
great.
go on. Sorry.
So, I mean, I thought the part when Jonah Hill, is like on all the drugs.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Jeffrey.
really funny. The what?
The Jeffrey, it was called.
Oh, what is that?
It was like the everything in one little whatever.
Yes. And then the part with P. Diddy was like
Rubbing the wall.
That
yeah.
was kind of funny. I felt like they tried to do too much with P. Diddy.
Let me tell you what I felt.
Okay.
Will you allow me this? Yes.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
It was, what was it? It was like it's really distracting.
I'm full of a throat.
It was kind of like a sequel thing to Get Him to the Greek. I mean, to Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Is that correct? Really ruining this moment for me. Really ruining this moment for me.
You don't deserve a moment. Moving on to the next movie, Iron Man 2. I liked it.
See,
I liked it.
I thought it was okay, but I thought they tried to put too much action. The first one was a lot of story, a lot of cool story, a lot of cool stuff going down, a lot of cool. You know what I mean? And then this time
They had the cool factor.
They almost tried to add too much cool.
Iron Man 2, much cool.
Is what they should have called it.
They should have.
Yep.
You want to talk about a sequel that sucks?
Yes.
And Transformers 2. If you like Transformers 2, I suggest I can't even say what I would want you to do. That's how terrible it is. But it has something to do with shoving your head somewhere. Ugh. That's all the things I want you to do, but I set it up here. Transformers 2 is just terrible. I'll tell you why Transformers 2 is terrible.
A little too much cool.
There was way too much action, too much 3D robots, too much Green Day 21 Guns. They played the song, I think, 5 or 6 times in the movie.
I think it was 3.
No, I said 3 originally, but it was 5 or 6. IMDb.com, that shit. I'm telling you. What else? That one shot of Shia LaBeouf when he's like running, he slides on the hood of the car like Indiana Jones.
Cool.
Although
Oh my
I don't
God.
think Indiana Jones ever slid on the hood of a car.
Well, Indiana Jones doesn't really take place in places with cars.
No, there's vehicles.
There's vehicles, but the main action takes place with the boulder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what really irked me?
What irked you?
I think it's the same thing that irked you. Why don't you tell us?
Well, in Iron Man 2, they switched Terrence Howard with
Don Cheadle.
Don Cheadle,
Yes,
yeah.
yes.
It's so annoying
Ah.
because it's just like they don't even talk about it. Like it's just all of a sudden a new guy.
And we're supposed to not realize?
Yeah, come on,
What
come
am
on.
What are we, jabronis? You know what I'm saying?
Always in Sun. It's
Yeah.
Always Sunny Philadelphia. They
Always,
reference that
always and sunny.
on a recent episode. John Favreau directed Iron Man 2.
He did.
And he is probably one of the most talented people in the world because he goes and does a movie like Swingers with obviously Vince Vaughn and
He
John
does. He
Favreau.
goes and he does that.
Is that bad English?
No, I was just repeating
He
what you
goes
said.
and he does. He did Swingers, which is one of the great American comedies.
He did
And then he
Swingers.
goes and he does Iron Man 2. So 2 totally different movies.
And you know what he's directing next?
Iron Man 3.
Cinderella 4.
Is that a joke?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I didn't even know that there was like a Cinderella 2.
Well, I think there's a 2, but I don't know if there's a 3.
All right, so next on the list, we're talking about MacGruber. Very funny movie.
SNL, I didn't see it.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Well, they played on the New Paltz channel.
Yeah, I know.
Don't you think, as the New Paltz Critics guys, we should watch everything that we talk about?
Yeah, I do.
So you're fired.
I don't think you have that authority.
No, I do. You're fired.
Why don't you just talk about the movie? Why don't you
Right.
go and do? Anyway.
You're making fun of me.
No, yeah. Really taking your liberty there to slap.
Well, you're fired, so I can do whatever I want to now. So MacGruber, I mean, obviously branching
Keep talking.
off the Saturday Night Live skits. I don't even want to talk about MacGruber anymore. You've really pissed me off.
You know what I really enjoy is the skits on SNL, but the movie, I've heard good things.
MacGruber, we only have 5 seconds. It's like, all right, well, first, I gotta take this thumbtack, and I gotta, and there's always an explosion.
It's great.
All right, next movie on the list is Killers with Ashton Kutcher and Katherine Heigl.
Let me tell you something about Killers.
Let me hear it.
Pretty good band. I think they're a little bit overrated.
No, we're talking about the movie The Killers, not the band The Killers. But The Killers are a great band.
They're a very good band.
They have that one song. You have a boyfriend who looks like a girlfriend. My friend, I had in February of last year. Potential, running around. Right?
Yes, they do.
No more. Right? They do that a lot.
You know, it was a great movie. It won a lot of awards.
Huh? What is it?
The Hurt Locker.
It did
You know?
win a lot of awards.
Yeah.
We said that we weren't going to talk about that. Christina! We said we weren't going to do that one. Why is it checked off? You're fired. She's fired.
You are not the boss of the show. And that is something that you're going to have to handle and deal with.
But I am
Come
the
to
boss.
terms with.
I am the boss of the show. All right, so moving on to the next. Actually, before we go on to this next movie, which is probably one of the best movies ever made,
Oh, yeah.
I want to introduce the director of photography and cameraman, Mr. Ben Golden. Ben, come on, show your face right here. Show the camera. There he is. Look at the camera. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I hope we got a good shot. of him.
Handsome guy.
He is a handsome guy. It's because of him that this show is currently.
He should be here, and you should be there.
Ooh.
That's what a lot of people tell me. Really unnecessary.
I'm just gonna keep doing it, so get used to it.
Okay.
I'm sorry. That hurt.
Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yes.
Which one? Apollo 13. That is a great movie. That was the movie that I was talking about. Tom Hanks.
Oh, Thomas.
One of his best roles ever.
Kevin Bacon.
Kevin Bacon before he became
The
Bacon.
third astronaut.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
But he was in. Was he in Field of Dreams? That guy?
know.
No, that was Kevin Costner.
Yeah. Kevin Costner.
We should be fired because we really.
Kevin
don't.
Costner pitched a perfect game in that movie, The Yankees and the Tigers,
That was a movie.
for love of the game.
He pitched a perfect game in that movie.
In that movie.
No, he wasn't in Apollo 13.
No, I know.
But the third astronaut dude is in a lot of sports movies. Wait.
It's cool.
I don't even know.
Okay. Anyway, keep talking about it.
You do realize though that since you are fired, we are not paying you for this.
Didn't realize that.
Oh, I didn't do it that time. No, in Apollo 13, they had that song by Aerosmith. What is it? How does it go? You know the song.
I think I know the song you're talking about.
What's the song? Come on, give me the song.
Don't want to.
I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep cause I miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing. Cause even when I dream of you, the sweetest dream will never. Yeah.
Let me stop you right there.
Never do.
Let me stop you right there.
Yeah.
It's the wrong movie. That is from Armageddon with Bruce Willis, Ben Affleck.
But I don't want to miss a thing.
Apollo 13, I think, had its pretty much own original score.
No.
Yeah.
I'm correct.
You're gonna look like an idiot.
I'm correct. It's from Apollo 13.
You look like an idiot. You look like an idiot. You sound like an idiot.
Well, you are an idiot. What are you doing?
You feel like an idiot.
Just gotta chug your arm hair.
Didn't hurt at all.
You wanna take some of mine?
No, I have a very high pain tolerance.
Okay.
I'd like to move along to one of my all-time favorite people and a movie. It's called 8 Crazy Nights, Adam Sandler. Wow.
Adam Sandler.
I don't know what else to say about it besides that.
Wait a minute. That was terrible. That was me doing an impression of Jimmy Fallon doing an impression of Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
As you can tell.
Yes.
I
could tell.
8 Crazy Nights, that movie.
Animated.
It came out of nowhere and just like punched me right in the face.
That was a
It
huge
good.
movie because that movie is about Hanukkah.
A huge breakthrough for the
There
Jews.
are millions of movies. Probably not millions, that's an exaggeration.
No, there's definitely millions of movies.
Billions
There's probably not even a billion
would be an
movies.
exaggeration.
Yeah.
But there's millions of movies about Christmas. And there's like, there's
movies
a
about
handful of movies.
Let's say a fistful. A
So
fistful.
0?
A handful of movies about Hanukkah, but this one was probably one of the best. Hilarious, well written.
Yep.
Adam Sandler does a lot of the voices in that movie, right?
He does most of the voices. Rob Schneider is obviously a voice. Like
Yeah.
all his usuals, his uses. We say uses.
And this movie came from his song, 8 Crazy Nights.
The Hanukkah song, which is also a huge song because there's a million Christmas songs.
Why'd you say it like that? Are you insulting me? You've just insulted the majority of viewers. Yes, I said that the majority.
It's a big assumption
That
about
New
our
Paltz.
viewership.
Well, I know that New Paltz, it's 85% Roman Catholic.
You just pointed to the word dig.
So before we wrap it up, I just want to say 8 Crazy Nights being about Hanukkah. Hanukkah,
Hanukkah.
Jewish, Hebrew. Are you ready for this? You ready? Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam. That was Hebrew, right?
It was pretty good, yeah.
That's from
pretty good.
I was at a shitload of bar mitzvahs.
A shoot load.
A shitload. They can bleep.
Yeah, no, but shoot load.
A shootload of bar mitzvahs. Okay, so that's all the time that we have for you on New Paltz Critics.
It's too
Thank
bad.
you. Why?
I wish I could stay longer.
We can stay longer.
No,
but-
I actually have to get out of here.
But you. All right. That's all the time that we have for you on New Paltz Critics. I am Ben Horney.
And I am really Ben Horney. I think you all know. You all know.
All right.
I don't know
Thank
what
you
to
very much. And you have a shitload of a good night.
say. This is ridiculous. Can't do this anymore. Are we still rolling?
I don't know.
Is that a close up on me? I don't even know.
I hope not.
Okay.
Cut.